Hi everyone. Hello guys. Are you there? Hello. Hello. If you're there, can I get hello? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Alma's vlog and I'm happy to have you guys around. Hmm? Hello. I'm happy to have you around today. My live. Yeah. Shall we proceed? If you are just joining us for the first time, you are welcome. You are highly welcome. Okay. Yeah. I want to remind you guys of something, and I want to tell you something. Happy to see you too. Good evening. I'm happy to be here too, though I didn't give any pre-information about that. Sometimes because of my busy schedules, I don't really know the time that I will have the time to come live. I come live when I can and when I'm less busy. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Come on guys. Come on, let's talk. Because um why I'm here today on this live is because of the little things that we outlook that can be causing us a lot of troubles in our lives. I have run spiritual consultation for a lot of people, and I've seen where some of their problems are coming from. Yes, some, not all though. Okay? Tracing back to the root is very important in whatever that you are doing. It's important that you trace back. Hello. Good evening, sis. Good to have you here, sis. Yeah, it's important to trace back to the root. Okay? Yes. Some people call it foundational problems. Some people call it generational problems. They are all the same. The root. Every tree has a root. All plants you see today, they have a root. The root, yes, sis. The root can make you. The root can mar you. There is a difference between someone who has solved his or her problems from the root, and there is a problem between someone who did that and someone else who has not touched his or her roots. The roots has a very important role to play in our lives. And this is the reason some people that will come to me, they say that they are tired of life. They have tried a lot of things and it didn't work for them. Therefore, that they are tired and they feel like committing suicide. And I was like, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. What you have to do is to trace back to your roots. If you have been using spiritual products and you've not been seeing the effects, I mean positively, I'm not talking about the temporal solution. We are talking about the permanent solution right now. There are a lot of people that tracing back to their roots. They have a lot of corpse that they have not done funerals for. Let me tell you one thing you don't know about funerals. Funerals, I'm not talking about the burial, the normal burial. I am talking about funeral arrangement, the proper arrangement that is given to someone who is dead, that is given to someone who is dead in a particular family. Now, we have a lot of people that, tracing back to their roots, right from their great grandfathers, they have not been given a befitting funeral. Funeral arrangement is very important for every human. Now, let me tell you what it does. If you have not given someone a befitting burial, if you have not given someone a funeral, a proper funeral, someone who is dead, it means that the person is not resting in peace. The person is not resting, and the person does not have any share in the spiritual realm. What this means is that if someone's father is dead, or someone's mother, or even grandfathers or grandmothers, they are dead and they left the corpse. They did not give the person, the corpse, the right, its right in the spiritual realm. This corpse will never rest, because even when they want to partake in the dealings in the spiritual realm, they will be sent away. They are not going to have the full they are not going to have the full participation in that place. Do you understand? Now, this means that some people are adopted without knowing their family. Why some grow up in this? This is why, if you are adopted, it is important that you go through spiritual consultation to know who you are, to know about your existence. You exist, and you are from somewhere. We did not just grow. We did not just come to the city just like that. We came from villages. We came from places. That is our root, our journey. That is the earth that we are talking about. This is why, whenever you are looking for something, when there are some works that I have to do for you, I will insist that your father's land must be visited, even if you are not around. Someone should go there. I tell the person the proper way to get me sand from your origin, from where you came from your roots. You cannot be having corpses that has not been buried properly and that have not been given befitting funerals, and you expect things to be moving well for you. This is a great error in the spiritual world. They will disturb you. They will cause troubles. They will cause chaos for you. Whatever it is that you put your hands in, overnight they will become the witch that you are fighting. There is a man that I did consultation for this man, and I told him that you are owing your ancestors. You are owing them. It is not his fault, because his father did not bury his own father properly. Did not give did not do funeral arrangement for his own father, and it happened like that from generation to generation till it got to his own stage. This is an error in the spiritual realm. It is a great error. This can attract you a lot of evil, a lot of negativities, and you'll be here saying that you don't know what is going on with you. You don't know what you have done to deserve this kind of life that you are living. You are owing the spirits. Allow them to rest in peace by doing the right thing for them. If your father did not bury his own father properly, trace back to your root. Go back to your root. If you want, stand here today and speak in tongue from now till tomorrow. If you haven't done the right thing, my dear, you are failing it. You are getting it all wrong. Things will not work out well because you have not done the proper thing. Stop being deceived. A lot of people are being deceived. You know, when you come to somebody, when you didn't do spiritual consultation and someone has told you that, okay, bring money, I'm going to clear everything for you. You haven't settled your ancestors. They are disturbing you seriously. They are asking for their own share. They want you to do saraka, community sacrifice. They want you to, invite people to eat, invite people to do this and all that in your father's land, in your own compound there, in your father's family, in your own family, and someone is telling you to bring money, they're going to clear it off for you, is a lie. It cannot be cleaned off. You cannot wipe it off because this is who you are. Do you know that if you have not buried your own father, if you have not given your father a befitting funeral, and you decide to go and eat in another person's funeral, if you decide to go and eat in another person's funeral, do you know it is going to affect you spiritually? I've had some people lose their lives trying to do this or doing this kind of thing. They've lost their lives. It is important that you note that these things have important roles to play. It has important roles to play. You need to understand that spirituality is not physicality. You need to understand that life has a lot of things that you have to dig into for things to move on well for you. We have a lot of people walking up and down today. They do not know that the problem that they are facing is right from the root. It is rooted. If you are adopted, there is a way out. Even if you don't know, they are not your biological parents. You don't know anything about your parents. This is where consultation has a role to play for you. You run a spiritual consultation, it will be discovered. And the solution will be given to you. You do it and then you become all right. You become all right. I've seen a family, they are not moving forward from year to year. They are not moving forward. Nobody is succeeding in that family. At the end of the day, and I told them, your ancestors are not happy. You haven't done what you're supposed to do. Now trace back to the root and start it. The guy was telling me, for how many years I've never been to Nigeria. I traveled and then I've not been to Nigeria and nothing is moving. He's not even in the country and nothing is moving for him. I told him that if nothing is moving for you, you have brothers back there, back home. They will stand in for you. But what must be done must be done. You cannot be going from one place to another, from one church to another, from one spiritualist to another, from one prophet to another, from one prophetess to another, seeking for solution, whereas you have not. You have to be neat at home before you become good or neat outside. You don't just go outside and then you become the best, whereas inside the house you are very ugly, you are very dirty. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You need to trace back to your roots. I wish you guys understand the importance of tracing back to your roots. The root is very important. You cannot do, we call it omewere machiekwegi. We call it ana abamba. We call it ana abamba abatarife. You will be struggling day and night. You are not making it. You're not getting anything. You are not succeeding. But you see someone who you are even older than, just a little thing. Once the person puts hand in whatever he or she is doing, the person becomes very successful. And you'll be asking yourself, who did this to me? Like, who went to do charm for me? Nobody did charm for you. Your problem is from the root. The truth is that go and quote me anywhere today. You will not have corpses lined up in your family, and then you expect to be moving forward. They will disturb you. They will be trying so hard to reveal themselves to you, either through some people, either through your dreams, either when you just, when you're on trance and all that, and then you'll be like you don't understand because you're not strong spiritually. It might be the problem that you are facing today, and once you do what you have to do, everything will be all right. Who you are, you cannot change it. You cannot change who you are. You cannot change what you are. You cannot change where you came from. It's not possible. It's not possible. A mango tree cannot bear the fruit of an orange. Your root is your root. No matter how you think you are educated, no matter how you think you've traveled, you're well traveled, no matter your level that you are today. Let me tell you, it's not only about money. Everything is not even about money. There are other areas that you have to be successful in. Sometimes everything is not about money. You can be rich and you will not have peace. I have seen someone who is very rich, like he is okay. He is okay, but in the area of relationships, he will never do well. He has married more than 4 wives. They are not there with him. There are so many other areas that all these things can strike. It can strike in so many ways. Everything is not money. It could be health-wise. You will see the person that will put one, the chair and the ancestors. They know how to attract anything they want to attract. They know how to bring in anything they want to bring. And you'll be spending money from one hospital to the other. From one hospital, you'll be traveling abroad, going from here to here and all that. And yet you are not getting any results. Because they are not happy with you. They are controlling all these things from the spiritual realm. They are angry. They are crying. They are not happy. Their souls have not rested. They are spirits. They are walking up and down. There's no rested in peace. They are not resting in peace. These are the mistakes that a lot of people make. And you'll be running helter-skelter looking for solution, whereas the solution lies in your root. You need to trace back to your root. I have seen a family today that they don't get married. They don't get married. The problem is from their ancestors, from the Ndichi. They are not happy. They are not happy. There is no peace within them. So how can they be able to release their blessings to the family? They will not. Trace back to your roots. There are so many things you can grab from your roots. There are so many good things in your roots. If you know how to go about it. It's not enough to just relax in the city. I've seen some people year to year, or more, it's appalling. It's quite disheartening. From year to year, they are not achieving anything. Like, I'm telling you that they are virtually, some people are abroad, they are begging for people to send them money to come back. I mean, and your parents are there. Your siblings are there. You will keep doing spiritual work. You're not seeing any effect because you've not tackled it from the root. What you are doing is temporal. Hear me today. The spiritual products and the spiritual work you've been doing or you're doing might work for you, but it's going to be temporal. It's not going to be permanent. We are talking about the permanent appeasal, a permanent appeasement. We are talking about a permanent, heart-to-heart discussion between the spirits for their blessings to be released. Your ancestors have a very important role to play in your life. I wish you know We should know. Let me tell you something. There are some families that, if you like, do charm to them till from now till the whole of till the world ends. Charm, you can never catch them. Many of those families are dedicated from the origin, they are dedicated to some kind of water spirits. They are dedicated to some kind of water spirits. You do charm for them from now to tomorrow, water will wash it away. Water will wash it off. Because of their roots. Because of their roots. Some of these people, some of these ancestors, some of these your indigenous, they brought some kind of deities of protection. How are you, Nikki Moss? You're welcome. You know, they brought some kind of deities. And these deities, they had an agreement with these deities. By the time you're not in good terms with your ancestors, do you think that all these blessings that they were enjoying all these years before you even came into existence, do you think you're going to be a partaker of it? Many people, immediately their father died, their suffering started. When their father was alive, they were doing very well. When their grandfathers were alive, they were doing absolutely well. And then their grandfather died. The problems began. They began to face spiritual problems, great ones at that. Everywhere blocked. Everywhere blocked. They feel that someone is trying to deal with them spiritually. They feel that someone is dealing with them, is attacking them. That some kind of witches, I tell them no. It might not be. It might not be. It might be that what is working for your father has left you. They've left you because you are not part of them. You haven't done what you're supposed to do. I advise people, if you know that the deities you have in your family, that it is no longer wanted, it is no longer needed, they are there to provide services. If the services are no longer important or needed, what do? Send them back. Yeah. Send them back instead of causing havoc, instead of causing catastrophe inside that particular family. Send them back. It's very easy. Find out all the things that your forefathers used in bringing them and send them back. Return them back peacefully. That you have kabashed and done everything, prayed and all those things and all that. You feel you've destroyed some things, their images and all that. You feel that they are not gone. You have removed those things, the symbols, but they are not gone. They are there. Remember their spirits. And the kukwada manonya. You can never catch a spirit on a net or a trap. They are spirits. You can't move them. The only way to move them is based on the agreement that was initiated from the onset. They will go peacefully. They will go. So many people are enjoying all this today because of their forefathers. And then when their parents or maybe their grandfathers or maybe people that are related to them now die, they are not they are not properly buried. They are not given befitting burials. They're not given funeral arrangements. They do not have any stand in the spiritual realm. Terrible. Terrible. It's is going to cause you a lot of troubles. A lot of people today, they have gone to the hospital, they want to conceive. Women, even men, it happens in men. As long as you are married, or as long as you're getting married, as long as you're planning to get married, note that when you have a spiritual problem, yours is number one. Now, the spouse you are getting married to is an additional problem to you. It's an additional spiritual problem. Because both of you have become one. You've become one. The problem you have in your fatherland is different from the one that your husband has, and you're joining it together because you're going to be answering another person's surname. As you are encouraging yourself to do your spiritual work, also encourage your husband. You don't just tackle yours and let it be. No. You need to tackle it from both ends. Because of the children that you are bringing into this world. Let me tell you something. The implication of days of not giving befitting burial is that it's going to have an adverse effect on the children. Don't tell me, oh, the sins of the fathers will never affect the children. And what I don't know will never know me. What I don't know will never know me. This and that, the other one. No, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen where a root that started growing up, maybe a plant? Let's take, for instance, mango. It's growing up, and all of a sudden, instead of bearing mango fruits, it started bearing oranges. The root is what determines the fruit. Except you do you handle it in the science way, like cutting it and drying it and all that. That one is a different case altogether. I'm talking about the natural way of growth, natural way of planting. The children that you are bringing into this world, I hope you don't want them to suffer. I hope you don't want them to not to know their left from right. What is happening to you today? You'll be saying, I want my children to be better than myself. You are there hustling for money, only money. You are hustling for only money to take them to the higher school. Take them to the higher school. You have girls, you have boys, you have children. You don't want to tackle from your husband, because the truth is that root problem is there. Even if they're likely they should travel to America, they should go there and study in America, the problem is there. And if you don't tackle it, you're going to be a wicked man or a wicked woman. Because these innocent children that you're bringing into this world are going to start suffering. They are the kind of people you see all over the place looking for solution here and there. If your fathers or your grandfathers had solved all these problems for you, do you think you're going to be in this situation today? Do you want another of your offspring to pass through what you're passing through today? Let us use this. God has created us and given us brains. We need to be using it in the right way. Quit being deceived. You need to go and wash your roots. Wash it. Clean your house. Clean your own house before you start going to another person's house to clean it. Oh yes. You cannot be, your house is dirty and you are going to another person's house to go and clean it. For that person's house to become clean, whereas yours is dirty. If your house is on fire, how then will you have the mind to start chasing rats? It's not done. I don't know who needs to hear this message. I don't know who is passing through this. Trace back to your roots. Go and ask questions. It is very important. I cannot stop talking about my late father. I can't stop talking about him. He did everything. He handled everything for us. We have, for once, we've never had that kind of challenge. But I've handled cases of people who are going through this. I can't stop talking about that man. He has been amazing. He did everything he was supposed to do before his death. And he's enjoying. because we gave him befitting, a very beautiful befitting burial. After his funeral, after his burial, we did the funeral, and he's enjoying. It won't be a problem. Now it's a different thing that you want to do saraka. You want to do community sacrifice in your father's compound, on in your fatherland. It's a different thing altogether. If you're not fortunate like me, or so many other people, please, it's not the end of the world. Rather, look for a way out, how to solve it. Yeah. Look for how to solve it. If you know how it is done, all traditions are not the same. If you think that this is not important, you are making a grievous mistake. If you feel that it is not important, then go and take someone's daughter as a wife, or go and get married without paying the bride price of the woman. If you know that it is very important to pay the bride price of a woman, exactly the same way it is very important to keep to this. Sort it out from the root. This might just be the problem that you're having. It might just be the problem you're having. It might just be your problem. You cannot have money and enjoying without tracing back to your roots, without doing things that you're supposed to do. Trace back to your roots. There are so many benefits you can enjoy from your roots. A lot. It opens door. You will be asking yourself, what have I done to deserve these blessings that I'm getting? I'm so blessed. You see people saying, I'm so blessed. I am really blessed. It is because the bush has been cleared. The bush has been cleared. The bush has been cleared. Go to your village, even if you cannot go. If you cannot visit, please ask questions so that people will help you. People will help you. Exactly. If you discover that you have a lot of things to do and you don't have money for it yet, let me tell you what to do so that money will come. Let me tell you what to do. Starting from tomorrow, as you've heard this message, because I assume you don't know this. I assume you do not know this before now. But since you've heard from me, and you now know the importance of what I'm talking about, go and get me kola nut. Get kola nut. Get me native egg. This is if you don't have money. If you have money, you cannot lie to the spirits. They know if you have money or not. They know. Funny, but they know. If you have money, they know. If you're rich, they know. If you're poor, they know. So don't tell me, oh, I have money, but I don't have enough. This one I have, I want to go and build a house first. This one I have, I want to go and settle. Let me go and get married. It's even important to sort your problems out before bringing another person into your mess. Yes, it's a mess. Because tomorrow you will bring in this woman, and this woman will start suffering. Be asking yourself what is going on. Maybe it's this woman I married that is attracting me all these negativities because I was doing well before this woman came. That woman's hands are clean. She is not your problem. Your problem is from the root. So go and get me native egg. Get me palm oil. In the night, you set out. Get that native egg and speak. Palm oil and salt. This is it might look very simple to you, but I tell you, this is very effective. Very, very effective. If it is not effective, I won't tell you. The only way you will not get it correct is when you don't do it the right way. Set out in the night. When you get to a straight road, remove your slippers. Stand there, use that native egg. Put the palm oil in your left palm with your salt. Raise the egg to your mouth like this and speak. That's whatever it is that has gone wrong. Whatever it is, any angry spirit, your ancestors or whoever it is that is angry for what you have done or what you are not supposed to do, that you have done or what you are supposed to do that you have not done, that you're sorry. Please, there, some people will start saying, why should I cover myself with the blood of Jesus? I can never beg spirits. Please, if you cover yourself with the blood of Jesus, Biko, give way for people that know what I'm talking about. I haven't said that blood of Jesus is not good. I have never for once told you that blood of Jesus is not good. Blood of Jesus is good. I respect all religions. Be it Muslim, be it Christians, be it tradition, whoever, whatever it is. I respect it. But now, Biko, please, if you know that this message is going to affect your religion, affect you, I have asked you to use egg. You eat egg. You use palm oil to cook and you eat salt. If I have asked you to use something that is not good, that is it. You can stop it. But if it's something that you use on a daily basis that I'm asking you to do, I see no problem. So, on the straight road, after you finish speaking in your mind, you tell them that, please, what you need is money. You need money. You want to do what your father have not done. You want to do what your ancestors are not able to do. How are you, Kelvin? You're welcome. They have not done it, but you want to do it. You want to solve this problem once and for all, but you need money. Make sure that you do not have money. Don't tell yourself, don't lie to yourself. If you have money and say you don't have money, they will collect the one you have. They will bring you negativities. They will attract you negativities. Let it be that you don't have money, and truly in your heart you know that you don't have money. Tell them you need money. You want to settle all this. Thank you so much. How are you, Esther? You're welcome. You know. Tell them you want them to bring you money. Please, that's as soon as they bring that money. And make sure, let me tell you one thing, the mistake you will make is to lie to the spirits. If they attract you this money and you use it for something else, coming back again to tell them to give you money, that money will not come. And they will block your way. If you know that the money you need is the money you need to settle them, to do what you have to do, to go and give the dead people in your family, go and give them the fitting funeral. Give them funeral arrangement. In my own place, we use cow. We use cow to do funeral arrangement. I don't know about your place. Some people use goats. I learned some people use goats. But we use cow. It's a mark of respect. It's a mark of respect. But that does not mean that my own way must be your own way. Find out how it is done in your own family. Then you work with it. You understand? You work with exactly how it works in your own family. You beg them to give you money. bring you fortune, bring you riches. That once you have this money, you will be able to do what you have to do. When you are done, you rub it. You say that or palm oil and salt, they are not enemies. You are not enemy with any of these your ancestors. You are not enemy with any of them. You accept them truly because they are you and you are them. You have no problems with them. You're not fighting with them. You're not dragging anything with them. Please, they should look at you as a child that has come into this family. You know nothing, no. Even if there are some things you have done out of ignorance that you are truly sorry, they should accept you as their own and attract your blessings. You thought you'd be rubbing it all over the egg. Be rubbing it all over the egg. Be rubbing it all over the egg. After rubbing it all over the egg, you drop it on the road. Don't break it. Drop it on a straight road. Don't break the egg. Even if you are going to be passing through that place from now till next day, don't bother. Don't touch it again. Don't speak. Don't say anything. All you have to do is just drop it on that straight road and go your way. Go your way. When you return back home in the morning at rising sun, before you do this before 10 a.m. in the morning, you know that the sun is coming out. Get Oji Igbo kola nut, that is native kola nut, that has 4 faces. 4 faces like this, like 4 cotyledons. Raise it up to the sun and speak to your ancestors for open doors and for blessings. Before you start, use 1 seed of alligator pepper to cleanse your body. To just say if whatever you have done the previous night, cleanse yourself. Make sure you are clean enough to appear before the spirits. After the cleansing, you throw it away. And then you use your kola nut to start speaking. You're going to take the kola nut and face it to the sun, the rising sun like this, and start speaking. Let it be there as you're speaking. Do not put on any footwear. Do not put on any footwear. After speaking, you tell them what you want. You are asking for mercy. You are pleading. You are not instructing them. They are not owing you. You are the one that is owing them. The only way that you will say that they are owing you is after you have settled them, done what you're supposed to do, and they haven't they haven't kept to their own path. Let me tell you, spirits are very trustworthy. They can be trusted. If you do what you're supposed to do for them, wait for it. Just wait for it. But don't rush it. Don't rush it, because the way when their own time is not the same thing with yours. You can do a spiritual work today, and they will get up and start blessing you in the next 10 months, in the next 2 months, in the next 3 months, in the next 5 months, in the next 2 months, in the next 2 weeks. Some people, they get theirs immediately. The same way we have humans that are active, very active, quick to do things. The same way we have spirits that are active, and there are spirits that are not so active. They take their time to do things. When you see human beings, you've seen spirits. The same way we are is the same way the spirits are. The only difference is our body. Is our body. Have you seen spirits before? Have you? Have you seen yourself communicating with spirits? Have you seen yourself in the midst of spirits looking like let me not talk? You understand? So you do, make sure that you do this ritual. There is no way they will not attract you blessings. They will give you that money. They will. tell you something. I don't know. Recently, I kept on seeing people. See, let me tell you, if you have killed somebody, you've killed your fellow human being. Stop coming to me to be telling me about demons following you up and down. This one is following you up and down. That you're scared. And what are you going to do and all that? Stop asking me. No matter the circumstances, you have no right to take another person's life. You have no right. The life you did not create, you are taking it. And you're coming to ask me what you're going to do. Some people even go as far as telling me, please, can I give them spirits? Should I share? Hey God. Should I share? Should I share? Should I share my chats and voice notes on my community so that people will see? Okay. I have seen things so. Yeah? Stop telling. It's a no for me. The life you did not create, you're taking. You're taking the life you did not create. And you're asking me to give you spirits to protect you. Really? Really? If you are strong enough to take another person's life, also be strong enough to face the music. Face whatever that comes out of it. Don't come to me. I'm not your spiritualist on that. We protect lives here. We don't take lives. We protect lives. We revive lives. We revive your life, and we don't take it. We don't encourage that. We don't even want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. Eh? You want to be protected so that they will not come after you, right? And the want is all man that will do it for you. Some people even, hey, please, I'm ready to pay any amount and all that. Do you think it's your money? How much do you even have that you want to pay me for such thing to cover up for you? So you want me to face troubles? You want the people that called me for my spiritual work to leave me, okay? So that you'll be happy, and I'll be in the same mess with you. Please, if you have that kind of case, don't bother coming to me, because I won't help you. Okay? I won't help you. If you know that you are suffering from attacks, that your hands are clean, come to me. I will do it for you. But know that you have killed somebody. You are now looking for Oma to help you and cover your mess, so that I will now be a partaker of your punishment. I won't do that. It is not your money that is going to make me rich. It is not your money that will make me richer. It is not your money that will make me increase in size. So what's up? Biko, I am trying to drop this on this live. I said it to myself that when next I come live, I'm going to drop this message so that you people, I don't want that. I don't involve myself in anything human blood. Anything spilling of human blood is a no for me. I respect blood. Blood is sacred. Okay? Now, to the roots that I'm talking about. If you have done what I have asked you to do, from time to time, go ahead and do it. Discover maybe if you know how to calculate the day that you were giving birth to in the local way, that's the market day. Always come out every 4 market days to go and do this until you see that money that you are looking for. The truth is that there is nobody that has done this recipe that the person did not get it. A lot of them, once I tell them what to do, they do it the right way. They will have that money. The problem you will have is when you have it, you start using sense, because you want to trick the spirits. The spirits that you know, they are air. As the breeze is blowing now, maybe they're even within the breeze. They are with the breeze and you don't know. They will even be monitoring you. You will not see them because you cannot see them physically. You cannot see them except you have the spiritual eye to see them. You cannot see them. So go and trace back to your roots. Let me know how it goes. My number is +234 70 350 67 plus 234 350 17671. Please beware of scammers. They are everywhere. Scammers. Some people that will tell you they are Oma. They are not Oma. Oh. They are not Oma. If it requires for you to tell the person to send you a voice note, the person will, you know my voice, or you want to call me on video call, or I will tell you when to call me when I'm less busy. You call me. You understand? So that you will be sure of the person you are talking to. Try and clear off the dirt in your road. On your way, you'll be all right. Last, you're gonna be fine. If you sort it out, all your family members will also benefit from this. They will still be happy. Okay? Okay, guys, if you have questions, can you drop it? Question whatever question you have, even if it's not related to this topic, please drop it. I'm going to give a little time so that just a few minutes. Yeah, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. If I see questions, I will attend to it. But if I don't, I'm leaving at once. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. I love you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. All right. Thank you guys for the likes. Please keep liking, keep commenting. At least it takes a lot for us to come up here and tell you all this. You are supposed to be paying for it. Hello. You're supposed to be paying for it, and we decided to give it to you free of charge. Just a little data. Isn't it? Am I not being kind enough? I know I'm being kind enough. So please try and like the video. Like. Doesn't bite. Doesn't take anything to like videos. When you like it, you are encouraging the person to bring in more contents that will help you to transform your life, to change your life. Okay. Yes. You are being, encouraging. You are encouraging us. So please hit the like button. If you have any question, drop it. Let me attend to it before I leave. Hello. Okay. Okay, I haven't seen any question. I assume we are all good. We are all doing well. Glory be to God. Glory be to my Izumezu, my Chi, my indeed share, all my spirit guides. I return all glory to you all. Thank you. My God will bless you all. All right. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.